Who is this black girl telling me about Amazon operations? Does she even know Amazon? Yes, buddy, I do, okay? Hello, friends, and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Ciegi, and as the title states, today we're talking about Amazon operations, right? But not the full thing because that's super overwhelming, okay? Specifically, we're talking about tips that will help you be successful as a area manager or operation manager in operations, right? But really, I think these can help at like whatever level you're at, especially if you're an external hire to Amazon. So just wanted to share a few things to help you that I've learned along the way in my journey, right? But before we get started, if you haven't already, don't forget to like and subscribe, okay? Because it's free and you should help me help you. As I like to tell my managers, okay? Help me help you. All right, and if you've already been subscribed, thank you so much. So we're just going to jump straight into the video. I want to give you a bit of background about myself, right? Because you could be like, who is this black girl telling me about Amazon operations? Does she even know Amazon? Yes, buddy, I do, okay? So I have 3 years in operations experience. I started back in 2020, right? As an area manager. I have more on that journey on a previous video that I posted. If you haven't, go ahead and check that video out. But started as an area manager in 2020. From there, progressed into OM, and I stayed in operations for about 3 years until I made the transition out. Now, this video is not why I left operations, okay? Nothing super traumatic. I just knew that it wasn't something that I wanted to do long term within Amazon. And luckily, thankfully, I work for a company where I can move throughout and still grow with the company. So super grateful for that, right? But I did have 3 years experience of operations, and I was at 2 sites during that time. So I feel like I learned a lot. And having that experience, I feel like it's my duty to share with new managers or people who are just interested in the role, because it's very vague when you're looking at it. And if you're a college student, you're like, baby, Amazon, yeah, right? Or if you're getting out the military like myself, you're like, baby, Amazon, benefits, sign me up, right? But wanted to share what I've learned in this experience. So first things first. In order to be successful, you need to get your time managed. Like, you are not going to be successful at this job if you cannot manage your time. That's first and foremost. Manager, operations manager, senior ops, whatever. As you progress, if you don't get a hold of your time now, it is going to be hard to balance all that comes with being an area manager, right? As I've said before, an area manager is someone who manages an area. However, you will know, and I'm sure people who have worked at Amazon now under this capacity, if you are working as an area manager, you are doing a lot more than managing that area, okay? You are wearing many different hats. So if you cannot manage your time, you're going to make the job more stressful than it already is, because there is a level of stress that comes with the job. I'm not going to lie to you, but it's manageable. I think most jobs have stress that comes with it, and stress can be good. It can be bad. However, if you do not manage your time, baby, you gonna be running into bad stress. That's first and foremost. You have meetings, you have calls, calls that are standing calls that you can't miss. You have one-to-one conversations along with just all the other unplanned things that will come in your day. So if you cannot manage your time, you are really doing yourself a disservice. Figure out what method works for you. Make priority list and go from there. But that is the biggest tip that I can give you if you are embarking on this journey. Manage your time. Second tip I want to give you if you are embarking in this journey or working in operations: leverage your relationships, build your relationships within the people that are in your network, right? I came from a sort center, and this may be completely foreign to you. Just go with me here, okay? I worked in a sort center warehouse where we got your packages, sorted them out so they can go to their next destination before they're delivered to you. That is the simplest terms. Hope that makes sense. However, in my warehouse, there are a lot of components that go within that, right? There's human resources, there's safety, on-site maintenance, transportation. There are a lot of different entities, right? I myself was coming from operations. However, you cannot do the job by yourself. Build those relationships, leverage those relationships, build rapport, speak to people outside of demanding what you need from them, right? It's easy to get in operations and say, what we say goes. And yes, but no, we wouldn't be able to get our operation done without the many pieces that go into it, right? So make sure you don't have that ops over everything mentality. Get to know the people that are working with you. Talk to them, right? So when it does come time that you may need help with something, and you will need help, mark my words, you will need help. They won't hate you, okay? That's just that's just is simply put, okay? And along with building and leverage those relationships comes the networking piece, right? As you're reaching out to these people and learning and building that relationship with your stakeholders. If you need something in the future, they can help you out. But also when it comes time, if you are looking to move or grow within the company, you already have, people in different places, and that can help you out, okay? So build those relationships. You cannot do this alone. Don't think you can. You cannot. It takes a team for y'all to get y'all packages, right? It's going to take a team for you to be successful in this huge business. Don't burn your bridges either. That's just another pro tip. If you are working within that operational field, it's small. I guarantee you will probably see somebody from your past again. I guarantee it. So try not to burn your bridges as much as possible. And it gets hard, but don't burn your bridges. You never know when you may run across that person again. That's just a little sidebar. Flexibility. You have to be flexible in this job. And when I say that, I mean with your shifts, right? With just what your plan is for that day. There's a saying, every day is day one, and that is not a lie. If you are not flexible or you don't like change, I don't know that you're going to do well at this role. And that's just... And I don't want to say that you're not going to do well. You can still do well and not like a role. And who wants to do that, right? Who wants to be in a role that they just hate? You spend a lot of your time at work. You don't want to hate your job. So if you are not open to change and being flexible and things just changing, that's going to be hard for you. But also being open to learn. You're not going to know everything. You don't. I don't know anything. I was in operations 3 years, and there's a joke, like if you've been in an ops like 1 year, that's probably equivalent to 3 or 4 years at another, like in operations in another company. I truthfully feel that, right? So 3 years of experience, baby, I feel like I'm sitting on about 10 right now, right? But there's still so much that I don't know. Networking, building those relationships, asking questions. That is the only way you are going to figure out how to do your job, especially if you come to a sort center. I've been told, I didn't work in a fulfillment center. Those are a little more organized, but sort center is very, very on the go. So you have to be ready to move and groove, okay? So ask questions, be flexible, be open to learn, and it will help you so much along the way, rather than just being set in your ways and closed-minded. That's not going to benefit you. One of the leadership principles is learn and be curious, right? So I encourage you, learn, ask questions. I know we like to say there's no such thing as a stupid question, and there really isn't. Especially in operations. Ask some questions, girl. Don't feel bad. Or guy. Ask some questions, folks. Okay? Ask the questions. And last, but certainly not least, and I feel like this is the most important that I've learned, take care of your people, and your people will take care of you. Whether you're an area manager, a OM, a senior ops, the list goes on and the levels go up. Take care of your people. If you do not learn and take care, and what I mean of taking care of your people, if you're an area manager, you're going to have PAs, which are process assistants. You may have ship clerks. You may have a couple of others that are reporting to you. Take care of them. Learn from them. If you are an OM, now you got more people to take care of. You got to take care of your area managers, and I would highly suggest you even take care of your PAs and get to know them, because the more visibility that you have and the more that your team feels that you really genuinely care for them, I promise you it will benefit you, because one, not only will you learn from them, but you take care of them and they will take care of you. I haven't seen it fail yet. I'm still a very young manager, but I learned that in the military. I took it into Amazon, especially being a external hire when I came in and not knowing. And I started during a very busy time of the year. If I wasn't learning from my PAs, I wouldn't have been a successful manager. I can let you know that now. I wouldn't have got promoted if I didn't take care of my PAs. Like, take care of your people. Learn from them. Talk to them. Do not just treat them like a number. In an organization where there are so many employees, don't make your managers or your leaders feel like you don't care, because they can tell. They can tell, right? So if you take care of them, genuinely take a active interest in investing in them, baby, you're gonna do good. You can be, and this is a hot take, but you can be really the most trash manager, and if you taking care of your team, no one would ever know. I know that's a hot take, but take care of your people. Make them feel like you care, and you will do well. So I didn't want to drag this video on too long, but again, in the spirit of helping people, because sometimes I get asked these questions, and now that I'm no longer in operations, I can reflect and think what has helped me. And it also helps getting messages from my old managers who are like, yo, you said this and this was correct. You affirmed this, you confirmed this. So having that experience, and now that, again, I'm no longer in operations, and all you wonderful people who are clearly just like, what am I getting myself into? Or, I got so much stuff piling up. What do I do? Hopefully this video helps you out in some way. So if it did, please leave a comment below. If you have any other questions about, I don't know, any questions that are general, I can probably answer. You can leave them below in the comment, or I may make a video. I'm thinking about making a video on the STAR method, interviewing, how that can help y'all out. So let me know below in the comments if you want to see that. But thanks so much again for watching and stopping by. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.
Somebody tell me the answers.